What if I told you that the Los Angeles Angels should trade Shohei Ohtani? You would think I'm crazy, but maybe it's not a crazy idea after all. Right now in 2022, we are approaching the trade deadline, and a lot of players are on the market, starting with Juan Soto, going all the way down to an Ian Happ, all those types of people. I made videos on almost all of them, so go check them all out. But with that said, there's one guy that has been talked about, but it really kind of isn't realistic. But we like to dream. Shohei Ohtani could be on the market. With the Angels being astronomically bad this season, they're currently wasting the years of Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani away like it's nothing. They're also wasting their own time too, because as they're not winning, they're just holding these guys captive, and really nothing's coming out of it besides jersey sales for them. I mean, I guess you could say that's enough, but you want to win, right? So maybe selling off Shohei Ohtani at this year's trade deadline is enough to get the Angels over the edge and back to winning. Let me explain. So this year, 2022, is a wash for the Los Angeles Angels, as they cannot win at all. So you're really looking forward to 2023, and they're going to be selling off this season. So really, playoff hope is ended for this year. So you're looking forward to next year. You might think you can make a playoff run next year, right? Yeah, but you got to make some changes. You need pitching. Maybe you need even some more hitters. And the way to do that isn't by free agency, because you already have a lot of money to some guys. It might be trading off Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani is worth so much as a two-way player that if he got traded, it might cost as much as a Juan Soto, if not more. He is a pitcher, an ace quality pitcher at that, and a very MVP-like hitter. So the package for a Shohei Ohtani would be unbelievable. And if the Angels decide to sell off Shohei Ohtani, they'd be able to say what they want. They could tell a team that wants Shohei Ohtani, give me 3 pitchers for 2023, I'll give you Shohei Ohtani. Give me 5 pitchers for 2023, and I'll give you Shohei Ohtani. Give me 3 pitchers and 2 hitters for 2023, and I'll give you Shohei Ohtani. They could match however they like. They don't even have to get top prospects. They can if they want, obviously, build for the future. But if they want, they could trade for people that could help them now, and also obviously help them in 2023. They can get a solid 3 or 4 players that could be in the big leagues next year just for Shohei Ohtani. And I think they could also say they get 4 major league ready bats and 2 pitchers for Shohei Ohtani. Those hitters would be used next year in 2023. That would make their offense really good. Those pitchers, maybe they're not ready for 2023. You sign someone to free agency and help out the team that way pitching. But trading Shohei Ohtani covers a lot of ground that you need to cover with money and trades. Trading Shohei Ohtani really can get you back a haul of players that could help your team out in 2023. Yeah, of course, Shohei Ohtani, his WAR is unbelievable. He is a great player, one of the greatest to ever live, if not the greatest to ever live, right? But that's why you got to take advantage right now, because if you don't do anything and you wait until next year, his value is going to be lower because he's going to be going into free agency, so a team's not going to be willing to give up as much. So if you trade him now, at this year's trade deadline, then that team that gets him has a half a year for a playoff run and a full another year with him. So they would be giving up a lot of more prospects than they would be next year if you decide to trade him off next year. Or maybe, that you're the Angels and you don't want to give up Ohtani because he's a fan favorite and you want to build around him. Well, that would be much harder than trading him off, because on top of having Shohei Ohtani, you will also have to sign a bunch of people. You would have to make trades in other ways, and that's harder than, I think, trading a Shohei Ohtani. If you trade a Shohei Ohtani, you could build a team really with the people you get from Shohei Ohtani's trade, and obviously some signings that you would ideally make in the offseason. But if they trade him off, I think it would be ideal for them, and it would be ideal for Ohtani, because Ohtani, he wants to be in the playoffs. He's one of the best players. He needs to be in the playoffs. But yeah, that's going to do it. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.